This poor pug was thrown out the plane. The pilot opened the side window to take a photo of the clouds, when suddenly the dog was blown away by the wind and fell out of the plane. The pilot immediately radioed for help and said, "I've just lost my dog out of the plane. Please send help." A search and rescue helicopter was quickly dispatched to the scene. The pilot put on his best brave face for the dog so that he wouldn't be scared. But in reality, the pilot was really worried that the dog wouldn't make it. Would the dog survive the fall? Would the dog be okay? Meanwhile, hundreds of people were gathered on the beach waiting for the rescue helicopter to arrive. When the helicopter arrived, everyone held their breath as the dog was pulled from the water unconscious. The people on the beach were so relieved to see the dog alive. They all cheered as the dog was brought back to the airport. That the ordeal wasn't over yet. The dog had been in the water for too long, and it wasn't looking good. Despite the efforts of the pilot and the emergency services, the dog sadly passed away. Everyone was devastated. The pilot felt terrible. He had taken the dog for a joyride, and this is what happened. He felt like he had let the dog down. The pilot was so distraught that he didn't notice a lioness walking up to him. The lioness nudged him with her head, and the pilot looked down and saw the lioness's cub. The lioness then turned and walked away. The pilot followed her and saw that she had brought him a present, a dead deer. The pilot was confused, but then he realized that the lioness was trying to tell him something. She wanted him to take her cub on a joyride in the plane. The pilot was hesitant at first, but then he thought, why not? What did he have to lose? As the pilot flew the plane, the lion cub looked out of the side window and let out a big roar. The pilot had no idea that the lion cub was scared of heights. The pilot and the lion cub became best friends and they went on many adventures together. The lion cub would always sit in the co-pilot seat and help the pilot fly the plane. One day, the lion cub grew tired of living in the wild and decided to move in with the pilot. The pilot was hesitant at first, but then he thought, why not? He had plenty of room in his house for a lion cub. The lion cub was so grateful to the pilot for saving his life that he vowed to be his best friend forever. And they lived happily ever after.